Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Lucas, and we're going to do a 55-minute vinyasa flow today. After we just tune into our breath, we'll come up to standing pretty quickly and do some warm-ups through standing pose just to wake up the body a bit. And we'll come back to the ground and enter into a vinyasa flow. So we're going to stretch and strengthen the body this morning and really wake up right. All right, so roll out your mat. Have some water nearby. You can sit on a block or a cushion if you like. And let's find a nice, comfortable, and upright seat. And notice how you feel this morning, the condition of the mind, and how does your body feel? How do your muscles feel? And begin to notice your breath. Begin to breathe a bit deeper and smoother. Breathing in through the nose and exhale from the mouth. Again, inhaling from the nose and sighing from the mouth. Once more, breathe in and hold at the top. Then exhale, making a sound. Perfect. Let's come on down to our back into a supine position. Starting in Shavasana, let the shoulders come wide. Feel the back relax. Taking another breath here, breathing it in. And long, smooth exhale. Good, and draw the knees into the chest. Pull the knees gently in until you feel some tension, and then begin to sway side to side. You can rock the head here too. Beginning to connect and wake up the back. And then taking it to neutral. And small movements here to start. We're going to rock back and forth from tailbone to shoulders. Bring the core in, make the core tight. Rocking along the vertebrae. Take your time. Then we'll rock up to a seated pose here, but keep the knees. Keep a slight bend in the knees as you reach the legs out. All right, inhale, reach up high, draw your core forward. And exhale, hinge over, take the toes. Maybe you can straighten into the legs. We're just trying to get an even round through the spine. Okay. And inhale, reach it up. You can straighten the legs more as you lean back. And exhale, taking it forward. Good. Inhaling up, gazing up. And exhale, take it forward. So you can take it as far back as you like. So further will be more engagement. Maybe you get some shakes there as you rock back. All right. Or you can go a little bit less far. So make this your practice today. And again, you can move with me, inhaling back and exhaling forward. Or you can take this movement at the pace of your own breath. Good. And for one more. All right, let's cross our legs. Bring our hands behind us, fingers pointing back. Draw the chest up, draw the tail up. Now we're not putting that much pressure into the hands, so we haven't really warmed up the wrist, okay? Let the head rock back a bit. Good, and come to neutral. Let's bring the hands forward. Coming back through a tabletop. All right, tucking the toes. Let's take a few movements in down dog. Pedal out the legs. Then come up onto the tippy toes, look forward, and step the feet up to the hands. Maybe you come up to the fingertips and come to a halfway lift. Find a flat back. And exhaling, fold. Inhale, roots arise, nice and smooth. Stack the vertebrae. Soften the shoulders and sweep the arms up. Big breath in. Palms together and exhale out. Take the feet nice and parallel. Take the hands by your side. Lengthen through the back body. And just relaxing into the balance in your feet. And we're going to begin some arm movements here. So go ahead and take the right arm up. We're going to take it in some circles. Building a bit of momentum. Inhale, sweeping it up. One more. Sweep it up, and then we're going to switch directions. So use the whole body. Use the knees. Twist a little bit as you do it. Perfect. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm up and sweeping down. We'll get 3 circles, and then we'll switch directions. Tracing the range of motion. Get the full expression. Good. Taking it to neutral. Let's shrug our shoulders forward. Up and forward. And then take them up and back. And as you press them back, press into your heels. So inhale, raise the shoulders. Exhale, press into the heels. Once more, inhale up. Exhale down the back body. Beautiful. Let's take some monkey stretches here. So I want you to lean to your left, take your right hand up towards the armpit. Let the neck hang, and then to the other side. Weight even in the feet. You let the hips rock too. All right, let's take it to center. Let's do some tense and releases. Inhale, raise the shoulders, squeeze the shoulders, the chest, and the back body. And exhale, let it go. Now we're going to do the biceps and the triceps and the forearms. Inhale, squeeze them. And let it go. Shake it out. Now let's do the legs. Pick up the toes, grip the feet, flex through the lower legs. And let it go. Now let's do the upper legs, the hamstrings, the quads. Now squeeze them in. And let it go. Now let's do the core here in the glutes. Squeeze the midline in tight. Perfect. And let it go. Now let's take some shakes to kind of work through that. Okay, so we're going to start with the shoulders. Shake the shoulders side to side. This can be a nice smooth movement, or you can take it a little bit faster. And if you feel a little silly, it probably means you're doing it right. Really, really good for shoulder and back health. All right, now let's take it down to our hips. Forward, back. Take it in a circle. Get both directions. Let's take it down our legs into our feet. So raise the right foot and shake out the right foot. It's releasing through the ankle. All right, and we'll switch sides. And if you have that block, let's bring that block up. We're going to start standing on the left foot on the block. So you can kind of grip the toes down into the block. And if you don't have a block, don't worry about it. All right, we're just going to begin to swing the right foot like a pendulum. Use the arm to counterbalance here. As we come forward, bring the belly forward. Okay. Then we're going to switch it to the other side. As you swing the left leg here, feel it release from the hip. You can take your time. We're working to release those hip joints. So for me, my left hip tends to get a little bit stuck, a little bit jammed up there. So I can do this side a little bit longer. If you have one side that's a little bit tighter, you can take a little bit more time there. Well, let's get a few more in. All right, beautiful. Let's take our feet wide and bending into the knees a bit. Let's just work on kind of pulsing from side to side, working into the inner hips. Take the legs as wide as feels good for you, so you feel some tension inside the hips. All right, we're going to take this movement a little bit further here. Inhale to center, you can raise the hands. And exhale down one leg, bending into the knee, pressing into it. Inhale, take it up. Exhale down the other side. Good, draw it up. And exhale, send it down. Bending into that knee as you do. Let's reach up, let's take our hands to center here. Maybe you shorten the stance for this one so we can sit a little bit deeper, gripping through the toes, nice straight line down through the spine. All right, sit a bit deeper. You can find a little pulse in the hips. We'll inhale, straighten the legs and sweep the arms up. Big sweep. Hands together and exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale down, lowering the chin too as you do. And inhale when you sweep it up, gazing up. Bringing it together, following the hands with your peripheral vision. Sitting a bit deeper. Let's do one more. Big breath in, sweep it. And then let's turn those toes in and let's fold. You can take the hands down to a block if that feels better for you. All right, so we'll take the left hand underneath of the gaze, reach the right hand up high, bring the hips together, and switch. And switch. And switch. All right, taking it down, we'll take the hands to the hips halfway, then all the way up. Now let's take our hands onto our thighs just above the knees here. Pressing into the hands, gripping into the thighs here. Inhale and center. Exhale, turn your head over your right shoulder, bring the left shoulder into center. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Make a little bit of a sound as you breathe out. Ha. 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 Good. Take it to center. Inhale, straighten the legs. Let's come up to the top of our mat. All right. Let's gently sweep the arms. We're going to do a bit of a breathing exercise here before we take it back down to the mat. All right, so follow me here. We're going to inhale up to the toes, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the heels, sweep and hinge. You can bend into the knees and inhale, take it up. Exhale, lean and sweep. Inhale it up. Faster or slower, whatever feels good for you. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in and out. One more. And then rise up the spine, flat back, straight back. Palms face forward. Take a breath in. Hold for a moment. Then smooth exhale, so slowly let it go. Let's inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Let's take it down to the mat. Here, step back to the knees. Taking the forehead down, we're going to come to a seed pose, taking the hands back by the sides. Now, if this is a lot on the knees or the hips, then you can come into something else. You can just come to a seated pose or come to a child's pose. Good. Taking the fingertips under the shoulders. Let's gaze over the right side. Let's gaze over the left side. To the right. And then to the left. We'll take it to center and come up to a tabletop. Let's come up to our fists. Pressing those first two knuckles, the pointer and the middle knuckle, into the mat. Let's take some intuitive movements here. Bringing the chest further away and closer. Finding some back and forth, side to side movements. And we'll come to the tabletop. Let's send our left foot back, right hand forward. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, bring it in. Nice balance, yogis. And take it out. And last one, draw it in. Reach it out and lower it down. Left side, left hand, right foot. Find some length as you reach. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Draw them out. And flex them in. One more with the breath. Nice and smooth. Then reach it out. And then lower it down. Let's rock to our left side. Supported side plank. Gazing up at the hands. Your shoulders are stacked. Working to stack the hips. You find what feels good for you. You make this work. Maybe you float the back foot. And this top arm, we can take it overhead. Then draw it back and find a circle. Reaching up high. Let's rock to the right side. Feeling into your alignment here. Just taking the posture and breathing is enough to get the benefit. And take the hand up overhead and find some circles. We'll reach it up nice and high. And take it back down. Inhale. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. And exhale, pressing the hips back towards a child's pose. And coming back to that tabletop. Let's take cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly and gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Good. Inhale. Raise the tail, point the chest forward. And exhale, alternate that. So go ahead and move through this at your own pace and rhythm. Invitation to really slow it down and feel into the breaths. Good, and tucking the toes, pressing the hips back to a down dog. We're going to bend and straighten the knees. So bend them and straighten them. And again, bend them and straighten them. Good, bend the knees, hug the chest to the thighs. Look forward and walk or step to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, let's fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. And bringing the hands to the heart. Now's a good time if you want to get a sip of water. I'll give us a moment for that. And returning to the top of the mat. Let's raise our right knee up high. We're going to float it back nice and graceful to warrior one. Widen the stance a bit for more balance. Reach the arms up. Just find the posture. Bending into the front knee, working to square the chest forward, feeling into your hips. Let's take the hands behind the head, strong in the legs. Let the upper body relax and lean back. Beautiful. Let's take the arms up and come to a warrior two. Shimmying the heels into a line. Gaze forward over those middle fingers. Let's take a bit of a wavy movement here. So right now the shoulders should be stacked over top of the hips. So let's take it forward a bit. We'll take it backwards a bit. You can bend into the knees as well. Just working with your sense of balance. All right. Whatever the hands want to do here, make it fun. And coming back to that warrior two, let's ground into our side angle, really pressing the forearm into the thigh. Let's take the top arm, we can take it behind the back, draw the top shoulder back and breathe. And let's reach the right arm up high, inhale. Now take it down to the mat, spin the back heel up, low lunge twist. Option to lower that back knee to focus on the twist. Drawing the core in. Good, and then ground the hand, frame the foot. Let's straighten the back leg. Inhale, let's step the back foot up to the front foot with the exhale and a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Last time, fold. And then root to rise, nice and smooth, one vertebrae at a time. Sweep the arms up. Bring the hands to the heart, raise the left knee up high. We're going to lean forward as we gracefully float the foot back, warrior one. Again, find your posture. Find a nice, sturdy, steady way to hold this Virabhadrasana A. Feeling the strength through your legs into your arms. Strong foundation. Let's take the hands behind the head. Soften the shoulders, let the elbows splay wide. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to warrior two. That front knee should point over those front middle toes. And again, shifting forward and shifting backwards. Mindful of your body here, not to take the knees too far past the ankles. And we'll take it to center. And find our side angle, forearm to thigh. Wrapping the top arm behind the back, draw the shoulder back. Breathing into the ribs. Let's reach our top arm up. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. Spin the back heel on high. Low lunge twist. You can lower the knee if you like. And then frame the foot, straighten the back leg, inhale. Exhale, step to the top and fold. And inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, we reach high. Exhaling the palms to the heart. And sweep the arms and find a chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, chair. And exhale, straighten the legs and fold over. Take opposite elbows. You can step the feet apart. Ragdoll. Feel the upper body release every vertebrae, creating length. Head below the heart, below the hips. Nod the head a bit. Let's take the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back. Inhale, high to low. Good, pull the heart forward. Exhale, let's press back to a child's pose. Coming to a tabletop. We're going to find a thread the needle. So left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, threading it through, coming down to the right shoulder, coming down to the right temple, left hand up overhead. Pressing the hips back. You can take the hand behind the back if you like as well. And we'll come back to the left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Good, lower it down and switch. Reach the left hand on high, grab some sky. And with the exhale, threading it through, nice and smooth. Using that top hand to float the hips back. 2 breaths. Good, right hand back to the mat, left hand to the sky. Now tuck the toes. Let's press to a down dog. Raise your right foot high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, step the foot up in between the hands. Lower the back knee. And let's lean back here into Hanumanasana. Curl those front toes up. If you have blocks, you can take your hands to blocks. If you have rough knees, don't do this one. It's a little hard on the knees if you have any knee issues, okay? Then let's take it forward. Take the hands on top of the thighs. Lean back. Exalted low lunge. Let the hips rock forward. Good, tuck your back toes. Hands on top of that leg. You can press up here to Anjaneyasana, high crescent lunge. Find your balance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean and sweep. Inhale and high. Exhaling, we sweep. Good, inhale up. And exhaling back. Let's open to a warrior 2. Spin the heel. Rotate the arms. Let's straighten through the front leg. Hinge forward. Take the hand down above or below the knee. Reach your top arm up for a triangle pose. Use the core. Coming back up through center. Take your front palm. Flip it. Reverse. Take that back hand. Wrap it around on top of the thigh. Gaze up. Breathe in through the fingers. And we're going to windmill it down through our vinyasa. So inhale up. Exhale, frame the foot. Step back to a plank pose. Take a breath. Exhale, come to a chaturanga, low plank. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, forward. Stack the shoulders over top of the hands. And press back to a down dog. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step it in between the hands. Lower the back knee. Shift the hips back. Curl those front toes forward. You should feel this stretch around the knee and in the hip. Then we'll lean it forward. Right, taking the hands on top of the leg, leaning the hips forward, exalting the arms. And taking the hands on top of the knee, tucking the back toe. We'll rise up to Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, sweeping. Nice and strong and balanced in the core. Take it up. Exhale, we sweep. Good. Once more. And then we'll come to Warrior Two. Ground the back heel, windmill the arms. Straighten that front leg, reach and hinge for a triangle. Lengthen both sides of the torso, strong in the heels. Nice. And using the core to come back up, flip the front palm and reverse, take the back hand behind the back, reach up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Ride the breath all the way down through low plank. And big breath into up dog. And exhale, down dog. Let's take 3 breaths here together. Breathe it in. And exhale with a sound. Again, inhaling. Exhaling, press the hips back more. One more like that. Breathe it in. And exhale loudly, press the hips back, hug the chest to the thighs, sway the head a bit. Good, bend the knees, inhale, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or press and flow. Halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, root to rise, nice and smooth, take it up. And circle the arms down. Let's raise the right knee and step it back. Warrior Two. Let's straighten the legs, bring the arms up overhead for a clap. With the breath, inhale. Make sure that when you go wide that your stance is long enough the knee does not go past the ankle. Good. This time, straighten the leg, turn your front toes in, 5-pointed star, feet are parallel. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it down. Find whatever you like here. You can take hold of the ankles. You can take the feet to the back of the mat. Let's walk our hands towards that front foot. Turn everything to the top of the mat. Hands inside the foot. Now, you can rock onto your right side a bit here. Also take a block under your right hand if you like. Take your left hand back. Right? Maybe you bend the knee and take the foot. All right. Now taking it back to a low lunge, frame the foot, straighten the back leg, and step the back leg up to the top in a fold. Then with the inhale, let's rise all the way up. Reach the left knee up. And nice and smooth back to Warrior Two. And straighten the front leg, hands together up overhead, and a clap. Exhale, Warrior Two. Widen the stance a bit. Inhale, Sky Archer. With your breath, let's do 3 more. And this time, turn your front toes in, reach the arms up, inhale. Take your hands behind your back as you exhale, and let's do 1 more breath to prepare. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rock back, gaze up. And with the exhale, dive down into the bind. We'll release the hands down to the mat. You're going to walk them towards your front foot, which is going to be your right foot. Turn everything forward, hands inside the foot. All right. Get low in your lizard, or you can rock to your left, reach your right hand back. Maybe you take hold of the foot. Now we'll take it back to center. Let's frame that foot, straighten the back leg, and then step it up to the top. Let's root to rise. Let's find a tree here. Let's ground into our right foot. Take the left foot to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. And take the hands to the heart. Feeling your balance through all the way up from the feet to the crown. Option to grow the arms. Send your branches wide. Nice. Take a bit of a movement here. Work with that sense of balance. And reach it up, and exhale, we'll take it down, sweep the arms. Let's do the other side. Let's ground to the left foot, right foot, ankle, calf, or thigh. Bring the hands to the heart. Growing the branches here. Creating length up the spine. If you're a little bit more balanced on one side than the other, that's good. It means that your body is finding its way back to equilibrium. All right, and we'll take it down. And let's shake it out a bit. Shake out the shoulders. Shake out the hips. You can bounce on the balls of the feet a little bit. All right. On the top here, just sway our arms. Give yourself a pat on the back for all the awesome work you've been doing lately. All right, let's come down to our knees. We're going to take camel. So take the right hand behind your back, left hand behind your back. You can grab your waistband, or you can take your hands on top of the glutes. Draw the elbows in. Now we're going to hug the hips back. Let the upper chest come forward, okay, as you rock the head back. So we're actually pressing the hips back, finding an even round through the spine. Good, taking the spine to neutral. Sitting into Vajrasana, if this is okay on your knees. This is definitely hard for a lot of people's knees. I could not do this for a long time. So check in with your body. Take any modification or variation, please. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Let's rock over to one side. And we'll come to a cross-legged seat. Let's take the left leg out long out at an angle. Right foot into the thigh. Let's take our right hand off to our side. Inhale the left hand up. So go ahead and reach for that foot. Now you can square your torso towards your bent knee. Right? Or if you prefer to square towards the extended leg. All right, that's also available to you. Creating a bit of length in the spine. And with an exhale, folding a bit. 1 more breath. Good, and let's find the counter stretch. Taking the right hand behind us. Inhale, we're going to press the hips up, take that front hand forward. And with the exhale, we'll lean and sweep it down. Sweep the arm. Good. Inhale, press it up, sweep the arm high. And exhale, we'll lower it down. This time we'll hold for a couple of breaths at the top. So inhale, take it up. Really pressing into your grounded hand. And we'll sweep it down. Draw the left foot in, reach the right leg long. Set up on this side. Get that leg nice and long. Support yourself with the left hand. Reach the right hand up high. Breathe in. And exhale, we'll take it over for the foot. All right, so you don't need to take hold of the foot. Again, you can square towards the knee or the long leg, finding what feels good for you. Breathing deeply. Beautiful, and we'll take the counter stretch. Take the left hand behind you. Sweep that front arm up. Press onto your standing foot. Press the hips up high. Exhale, lower it down, sweep it. Good, inhale, sweep it back up. And exhale, and take it down. We'll do one more. We'll hold for a couple breaths at the time this time. Take the whole body into an arch. All right, feel the arch all the way from your fingers to your toes. And then we'll take it down. Let's bring our knees in here. Let's do one more thing. We'll take the legs out long here. Bend the right knee. Take the right foot in and then across the thigh. All right, right hand behind you. Inhale your left hand up high. Then with the exhale, go ahead and hug the knee in. You can hook the elbow if you like. All right, I like to hug the leg in to get more of a stretch in the hip. So if you hook the elbow, you'll get it more in your back. Okay. Open up through the collar, twist from the core. Good, and as you're ready, coming out of it, we'll just gently twist to the left. And now let's take the other side here. So bring the left foot in, bending the knee, taking the left foot across the thigh, left hand still behind you, right? Reach your right hand up high, inhale, and then exhale again, hug the knee in, or you can hook it. Bring the belly to the thigh. Breathe into the stretch. Wherever you feel it, send the breath there. Good. Let's come on down to the back, nice and smooth. You can hold the knees to help you. All right. Let's take a moment here to just hold the knees vertical of the hips. Give the lower back a second to find its equilibrium. Now let's take a couple rounds of bridge. So press the feet down, press, raise the hips up. You can grip the sides of the mat. It's a great variation here to help you get the belly up. Then we'll soften the chest, roll down the spine. Take a moment. All right, second round, bridge or wheel. Press into the feet. You can interlace the hands underneath you and roll over top of the arms. All right, pressing the chest to the wall behind you. Breathe deeply. And let's release the arms, soften the chest, roll down the spine. And let's rock the knees left and right. Nice and easy. Take your time with it. Then taking the knees to neutral. Taking a moment. And option to take another bridge, a wheel, or any inversion of your choice. If you want to come up to a wall, take legs up the wall. All right, you could come to a supported bridge with a block under the sacrum, or you can come into a shoulder stand. All right, supporting the lower back. Taking the weight into the shoulders and the elbows. Taking a few more breaths if you want to come to a plow pose. And then taking a couple breaths to slowly make your way out. One vertebrae at a time. We'll extend the legs long as if we were going to Shavasana. Take the hands underneath the seat, draw the elbows in, and press the solar plexus up. You can float the feet as well. And we'll lower the chest down, bring the legs in. Let's take a couple more quick stretches here. Take the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Interlace the hands behind your right thigh. Draw those legs in. And then we'll switch sides. Lower the foot, right ankle to the left thigh, drawing the left leg into the torso. This is another variation here if you just want to press the right thigh away. It gives a bit of a counter stretch. All right, and we'll let that go. Taking the knees up into center. Let's take the legs in some circles. Circle on the ceiling. And switch directions. And taking the knees together, inhale. Exhale for a supine twist. Taking the arms out in a cactus or a T, gazing the opposite way. Good, and taking your time to take it back to center. Breath in, and with the breath out, take the legs to the opposite side. And as you're ready, bring the knees back into center. Taking any variation of happy baby that you like. You can take the knees, the ankles, the soles of the feet. All right. Maybe you draw them apart for a bit more of a hip stretch, swaying back and forth or side to side. And taking the feet down. If you want to knock the knees together or bring the soles of the feet and the knees wide for a few breaths, go for it. As you're ready, coming to Shavasana. Taking up space. Noticing the body relax. Taking any movements to come to comfortable stillness. Continuing to invite relaxation and openness into the body. So softening the expression of the face, relaxing the muscles on the face, down the head, the neck, the shoulders, relaxing the chest, relaxing the arms, upper arms, forearms, fingertips, letting go, letting go. And noticing the breath in the torso, expanding the chest and the belly, and using the exhale to let go of tension. And relaxing the hips, the legs, upper legs, lower legs, ankles, soles of the feet, with the whole body relaxed. Staying relaxed and present, beginning to breathe a bit deeper, continuing to feel the effects of our practice and relaxing into that. noticing the sound, the feel of your space. Tuning into your body and noticing your breath, taking a nice full inhale. And as you exhale smoothly, one at a time, wiggling the tips of the fingers, finding some movement in the toes. Wrists and ankles. Reaching the arms up overhead, extending through the fingers and the toes, finding some morning stretches, maybe a morning yawn. Then bringing the knees in, holding behind the knees. And rocking to one side. Taking a breath or two here. And pressing to a seated pose. And let's share a breath and a namaste. So breathing out, inhale for exhale, and letting go. Bring the hands at the heart. The light in me sees the light in you, which means that we are all connected. So thank you for tuning in and sharing this connection, this practice with me. Namaste. So again, my name is Lucas, and we'll be back tomorrow again at 10 o'clock. Feel free to connect, chat in, let me know what you liked, what you'd like to do more of. Hope that you're having a wonderful fall season. All right. The leaves are starting to change. So please continue to tune in with me as we flow through this new season, and looking forward to seeing what new wonders the fall season brings us. All right, please go have a nice tall glass of water and a good breakfast, lunch, brunch, wherever you're at.